Hello everyone, my name is GIAN and started the day waking up. After that, well, I would like to clean my bedroom as for this moment for my workspace because it is served as my workspace. After that, I would prefer for my breakfast because breakfast is way more important. So as you can see at the moment, I am kind of picky at choosing my own utensils. Well, I'm a very picky person as I wanted my eating to be clean and proper as much as possible. And right now I am preparing for my meal, which is a corned beef. Well, food is very important to the artist because they want to sustain their energy through foods and other things. So in fact that this morning is a corned beef, it's very enough for me to sustain this for the entire morning. Well, after that, I would like to prepare my table that will serve as my workspace, and I started the eating process by starting with a prayer. And I think we all know that prayer is a very important thing before we eat, and that's what I believe. So as for this moment, well, is one of my favorite thing to do because I like eating, and I would like to take eating in the most proper and steady as much as possible, and I would not like to rush it up a little bit because, well, I might choke on it. So it's a very important thing to do as an artist. Eating a food carefully and meticulously, it feels the same as an artist because you need to take time and do it properly and not rush it up. Is that what I believe on? Well, after that, I would go to the kitchen as it is my responsibility to do that. And also, I prefer my kitchen to, not leave it out on such a messy state because, well, previously, before I even wake up, some people would wake up early and leave their dishes. So I would try to clean it up as much as possible, as fast as possible, and as proper as possible. Now here, as you can see, well, I'm preparing my gears in my, illustration. I've been preparing my laptop, my tablet pen, and some necessary materials for me to do digital art. Now that I've been starting preparing, as I start powering up my laptop, right now as you can see the application that I'm currently using is Clip Art Studio, and this is the applications that most illustrators would use, and because it is the most accessible, I could access to many types of pen materials that I could use as references throughout my whole process of making an illustration of a character. Now I was commissioned to do a character, precisely a chibi character of some sorts. Maybe it's an original character, but when I talked to this client of mine recently, he said that it is some kind of original character that he wants to make, and he wants to do this as quick as possible, maybe in a few hours. And truthfully, it might be a difficult thing to do because it takes a lot of processes, it takes a lot of things to do just to finish all the activities that he has been giving me. And as you can see, I've been doing it firstly by making a sketch, and a sketch is one process that you would do to construct the anatomy, the position of a character. And after that, I would clean up the line art, or the sketch rather, and turn it into a line art that could be used to start coloring after that. And now we are going into a process called coloring. Coloring is the step in which we are putting the color into a line art, fill it up, and it would take a while to just color it because you have to know each and every details of the pictures or the references that would be given to you by the commissioner, or rather my customer, to satisfy what are their preferences, you know, what do they want on this character to be. So it's a hard process. After that, I have undergone a process called rendering. Well, rendering is one of the most toughest thing to do, because I would have to color it precisely the way the artist wanted to be, and it involves shading, erasing some of the details that isn't supposed to be here, that in that place, and I think it would take a very long time to finish that. Well, it's time to eat. It's already 11 and I am hungry, so I had to eat something that is my favorite food, which is the sisig. Sisig is my favorite food, to be honest. And after that, after eating sisig, I would go again, clean up the mess, because someone has started to eat earlier than myself, and would go back to work on finishing the work on my own. Well, after that, I am now currently doing my utmost best to finish it up, and I have to finish it with small details. And as you can see, the finished product, and I think this is the finished product that the commissioner wanted it to be. That's the current life of a freelance illustrator. I know it's hard, I know it's very tough, but I learned that patience takes time. If you want your work to be utmost best of the best, you would take a very long time. No matter how many hours have you to put in, it is necessary to take it slowly and carefully, not to put any unnecessary things on your work, on your illustration. And I hope that people have learned on this short video of mine. That's it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Carl GNT SAYSON, and I'm signing up. Thank you and peace.